Hello, howdy again! This is Chloe here. Again, to give a quick warning before watching this video, just know that this reaction was recorded around November 26th of 2024, so like last episode, this has been in the oven cooking for a very long time, and we're so happy to have it out there for you guys to enjoy. And again, like last time, we are aware of a certain person's firing and removal from the crew, and just know, like I said last time, we don't support their actions. So if we say anything about them in this particular video, just know that this was before that information had ever come to the public, and just know that we don't support those actions at all. Okay, just wanted to get that quickly out of the way before we get into this. So without further ado, I won't keep you guys waiting. Here is me and Swordy, and a certain other person's, reaction to the II Movie Act 2. Enjoy!
Hey, all my loyal viewers! How's it hanging? I am back again and about time too. But this time with...
a new friend!
Yeah.
Yay!
Because in the last reaction for the episode 17 trailer, I said a special guest would be coming with us for this reaction with me and Chloe. And this is my friend, owner of that account.
Most people call me Owen. I go by they, them pronouns, and I think we need an explanation of why I'm here.
Yes. Okay, so several months ago, me and Owen had made a contract for Owen to watch Inanimate Insanity if I watched all of BoJack Horseman.
And to my surprise, she actually did it.
Yes. And and it's
However, I broke our deal.
Yeah. Because
I ended up watching all of it on my own, and we do plan to make this up in the future.
Yeah.
Hint.
Yeah,
But
because
for
a
now-
hint for something else to come in the future, featuring me and Owen.
But for now, I still have to hold up my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
When it comes to II. So even though I've seen this episode a few times,
Same
if
with
you
me.
see my Twitter, yeah, I'm still gonna be here, and I'll look at this at more of an analytical eye with what I can catch.
Yes.
Yes.
But be sure, but always be sure to stay quiet for scenes so that Swordy
Yes.
can listen in on the
'Cause-
juiciness.
I mean, the mute button exists for a reason. You could just
Right.
mute my accents.
Yes.
But
because
anyway,
we are back with Act 2 of Inanimate Insanity 2, the movie. And man,
She's not ready.
Yep, I know, because after the last act and the realization that Toilet's dead, it's just, I've been dealing with depression and fear of seeing his lifeless corpse.
It's truly a tragedy.
truly a tragedy indeed.
As I'm
Okay.
excited to see this video, to see the next part of the movie, because even though this came out a month and a half ago while I was very busy with my college homework, it left me anxious, especially looking at my YouTube recommendations page in case anyone had posted spoilers on the episode to not get an idea of what's going to be going on.
Yeah.
Well,
And also,
fully.
as we are recording this, we are about 3 days away from Act 3 releasing. So
Yeah.
that is insane.
And
So
just,
we've been fighting off spoilers like the play.
right.
Yep.
Because, I mean, heck,
But
coming out Black Friday. Best time.
however, speaking of spoilers, I did give her a vague warning for the first 2 minutes. So if she seems on edge, that's the reason.
Yeah, because I mean, my mind's kind of a blank when it comes down to just kind of remembering. Well, I mean, just with spoilers, if it's kind of minor and I don't remember it.
She
Oh,
has
I
a
wouldn't
very insane look on dodging spoilers that I still am surprised by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turn on my Twitter and I have to like scroll so
Yeah,
fast.
'cause-
Like,
Because, I mean, there's other stuff in my life that I'm taking care of that helps me avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, I know like 4 things about 18. Thankfully, only one of them is important.
Yeah, but because I'm excited to see how this next part of the movie's gonna really pick up, especially with the Purgatory gang in the mansion, and seeing how the MePhoneX threat in the hotel is being dealt with, and the threat of Steve Cobs still looming, especially with 2 of the contestants directly right in the nest of it all.
This is gonna be a fun episode. Not fun for you, but fun for us.
Yeah, alright. So are you guys ready?
As will ever be.
Alright.
3.
Wait, no! Owner! We have to do the countdown.
There's 3 of us. We can
No!
do the countdown.
We do it together!
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Right.
Okay, and in 3,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
0.
No.
Let's go, Anxiety, for Act 2.
Marshmallow, have you really been here all this time? We thought you were missing.
Just because I was off the show?
No,
Steve
because you came here
Cashin!
and didn't tell anyone.
In her defense,
Adam
she told
Katz!
me.
Paintbrush.
Oh,
Bruh.
we got the pony for Christmas!
Mansion, you just never listened.
No, that sounds important. If I wasn't listening,
I swear, we need another Christmas special with these guys.
Problem.
Everyone.
You
Fan's
wanted to lead
face.
the team,
It's
so
just
you
like,
always had a fire
should
to
I
put
tell
out.
them or?
Or a fire to start.
Fans?
That's the game for ya.
Oh my
It's
god.
Like it takes over your entire life.
Huh. I never knew you felt that way.
I mean, neither
Man.
did I. till
It
I
feels
started
good to
fucking
be
things on
back.
a bow. The idea of leaving it all behind just
Gonna focus
didn't
on
even
everyone else.
feel like a like an option at the time.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Me phone!
Yep.
Spoiled lemons! Oh my god! Oh my god, go back!
All the
Yeah,
side
spoiled
characters.
lemon fake too.
Oh my god! So wait a minute, he drew all of them up and he didn't even...
good.
Also notice the pen he's writing with.
Ballpoint!
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
All
my
point is a
God.
fusion of Cobbs and his own creativity. It's
Oh
his
my God.
biggest critic.
Oh my god! So it's the origin of Brian Koch being British!
But yeah, I think that all the contestants he declined when he drew them became side characters
Of course! It all makes sense!
because it looks like he's not happy with these works. So I'm guessing he thought of these as contestants, and anyone he didn't like the idea of, he threw away, and they
course.
still existed
Because I
because
mean,
he
heck,
thought of them.
we see Salty Joe, the pizza cutter guy. Who else? Oh my god, the gavel guy, and then the spoiled lemon.
Yeah, and then people like Cheesy and Fan, they existed in season 1. They just didn't participate
Right.
later. So.
Cause it does, man. Cause it looked like they were gonna be a team in II, but even still got scrapped.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Also,
amazing.
is it okay if you turn up the volume a bit on
Oh
the
yeah,
video?
I'm sorry, guys. Here, let me turn it up. Okay, getting back into this.
But yeah, it's very interesting to see.
I know what you mean. Like, we couldn't just
Man,
break the rules and
so
do
all it
whatever
is
we want.
looking into his memories. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait a minute. Is that pickle, taco, baseball,
I
and
found
then...
the full versions of these.
and
I
then
can
nickel-
send later.
Oh my god.
Like,
Knife,
And-
me and jerk, change of heart. Oh man.
It was all planned
Yeah.
from the start.
Man.
So his
and
character
he didn't
development
even
was forced on him.
remember.
That's why he's been acting weird lately. He's going against his own character growth.
But
Because he's the only one with that redemption thing that was baked into it.
but even still, I don't think he remembered.
No one does.
Man. Cause I mean, I don't blame him for not remembering. Cause I mean, heck, he showed that he wanted to rid himself of his memories.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
there's a way we're supposed to act.
Suitcase. Okay, go back.
there's a way we're supposed to act.
They were always meant to be a duo.
Man. Suitcase pushover, helpless, backstabber. Man. But still, the drawings on these is amazing to kind of show
I like they
MePhone's.
have this one aesthetic because he can't draw.
Yeah, but even still, I like it's how he can spell right here. Because, I mean, heck, back in episode 14 of season 3, we seen he couldn't spell.
Yeah.
Well, he misspelled nickel. He wrote nickel and then crossed it out.
Oh, right.
So no,
Exactly.
he can't spell.
The show brings out the worst.
But
in
then
us.
again, I feel like it's a skill that kind of got lost.
Sometimes. And I literally possessed her. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Wow.
As much as I used to love rewatching II, I
Ryan,
don't know if I could ever stand to go back and
Koch!
see how annoying I was.
Really?
Oh, right, with Fan's old voice.
Fair enough.
Don't even get me started on
Look at
Knife.
his- look
He
at their
would kill me.
Yeah.
Actually, kill me. He'd shock me, burn me.
Oh, yeah, right, when he committed basically almost cannibalism that one time.
Ugh, tell me about it. That stupid
And yes,
show
I
cost me my
consider
life.
cannibalism with objects. Not just what they are.
No, that scream can't be a coincidence. It sounds exactly
So-
like them. Right, test tube?
Does this confirm that shimmers are non-binary? What? What? What?
About my warning?
Oh god!
Yeah, about my warning? That was the warning.
They warned you. They warned you.
I warned you someone was gonna die and another person was gonna go through a depression.
Oh.
Because I think you can see who's gonna go through a depression or now for the next several minutes of pain.
It just hurts.
And Cobs does it for the pettiest reason too.
Believe me. I'm angry, upset, and I am very upset right now.
Yeah, and your test tube plug still hasn't come in the mail.
That and now.
Speaking of that, how you literally posted their advertisement which said Nickel and test tube are alive again in flush form and somehow didn't realize that test tube died.
I was really busy with studies at the time and I didn't even read it all. I just seen the announcement and jeez.
Let's continue, shall we?
Yes. And now I'm very upset because I will
Angry
have
swords.
vengeance. Bring me his heart.
That's about it. So, any questions?
Oh my god, I was right!
It's fine.
The fact that he would get punched by knife.
You still there for? Would you
Me
be more
phone.
comfortable talking to Adam?
No.
Adam?
You made him. That was just you.
And you made them. They're just you.
But why?
Grown-ups are talking.
Don't talk to them like that.
If you've never respected them, why should I?
MePhone!
No!
If you...
He kind of has a
Did you-
point.
Go on, sound it out.
Why did you make me like this?
Like what?
Everything I see. What
Sweetie.
even is it? My friends, my mind, my life. Were they even mine?
I didn't set out to...
Break us down? Torture us?
Spam callers just
Tissues!
never give up, huh?
Hey, Tissues. Must suck to always be sick all the time. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. But
I'm getting
MePhone
called out
would.
for my
Man.
It's funny to him. A big joke.
Especially,
What does he mean?
especially since he
I'm
made season
done.
3 without them even knowing. Planning on never coming back. Oh, man.
Yeah, he was always cursed
It
with
was
it.
just a cute idea.
Man.
Or try living like that. Like there's always something wrong with you.
Tissues.
It's a good thing we watched
Ever
BoJack
really
before this.
fix.
Yeah.
We could have been anything, but you made us broken.
Why?
Cause it's all I know. Hello? Hello?
No!
Tissues, let me explain.
No!
Ah, shit!
He hung up on you.
So that's it then? Everything we've been through. was leading to this?
Gotta say, not very satisfying. Clearly programmed by a kid with no idea what he was doing.
I get he did it.
Never see through this.
You only saw what he
I get
let
he
you
created
see.
them,
He could
but
literally
even
freeze
still.
you all in time while working on another project, and you wouldn't even know the difference. Like an old.
I called that.
So he froze season 3 himself, but
I called it. I literally called it in our 15 reaction, bro.
No way. Cause
Yeah,
I
he
thought.
froze.
Cause I didn't even think he could freeze time. Cause after all, I thought just him leaving Inanimate Island just caused him to go inactive. If he was away from them for a long period.
He can freeze anything that he created.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So he did know. Oh my god.
We're 3 minutes in, by the way.
It hurts.
He knew. He always knew!
It's gonna get worse.
Yep.
Right where he left it.
Invitational
All that
MePhone.
stuff that never made sense? It's starting to make sense.
Suitcase.
Well, how do you want to end the show?
Knife, come on. Are you seriously gonna...
I just wanted to check in on you.
Gonna give in?
Sir? What's wrong?
Here, if you don't mind. This is going with what we were talking about yesterday in our BoJack watch. MePhone keeps saying he cares about these contestants, but then he uses tissues like his attendant purses to wipe his tears. So even though he's still claiming to care about these guys and see them as people, he kind of, once tissues gets deleted, just kind of throws that away for this by just using him like a box of tissues. So subconsciously, he doesn't really see them as human. And I like these little details throughout the episode of him caring, but then putting these guys in these situations.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's get back with them.
I can't stay hiding here. I need to do something. They think I don't care what happens to them.
Then if you want to prove to them you do, you'll stay. You feel a need to face Cobs, and it is understandable why. But to pursue such closure would be a selfish
His actions
act.
mean
Remember, if
louder.
You die, there goes
Actions are
chance at a
louder than
revival
words.
system.
You don't get it.
I know.
Yeah, he can't
I feel
keep
responsible for
feeling
them,
bad
but
about
I could
himself.
never truly know
He
what
needs
you
to
feel
do something.
as their host.
Their host.
Could
Come,
show
join us
you
out here.
actually
They are making you
care.
proud.
Okay, Yin. What do you see?
I see.
Yin?
I see
Yin?
a MePhone. But not our MePhone.
No.
Yin should have
No,
clarified.
not Chloe's
I still don't
baby.
know why
Not
that's
Chloe's
hard.
baby. Not Chloe's baby. Not Chloe's baby.
Afraid for once.
Oh god.
The same point of view, Yin.
No. Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Because, like, everyone else has reasons to be targeted. I don't know why here. Did Cops just be petty? And he's like, I always hated that this guy had so many immunities.
Man. Yeah, because to be fair, it is kind of a reason to be kind of petty towards that, but still, Chloe's full gremlin child.
Test tube
My
and
gremlin
tissues.
child.
Because Test Tube,
It's okay,
he
Chloe.
deleted her solely because Fan was against him, and he wanted to get back at Fan.
Yeah.
And with Tissues, it was so that MePhone couldn't ever explain himself. But I don't get why Yin Yang was deleted here.
Yeah, because after all, it's like, man, everyone's getting targeted now. It isn't just going slowly like it was. Everyone's in danger.
And then no one talks about Yin Yang for the rest of the episode.
What? Oh my god, are you serious?
Well, they can't really do anything about him right now.
Okay,
Yeah, but
okay, true.
they got over him so fast. There's like, I have to find it. There's an image on Twitter that has baseball have this expression. They go, okay, everyone get in a circle. We're playing Duck, Duck, Goose.
No.
Just, they get over it so fast.
Yeah.
Well, that was basically their last warning on how they need to, like, stick together for this so
Man.
no one gets caught again.
But it kind of just proved the theory that if one of them changed in, at least the other would be saved. Man. But let's get back into this.
It's
MePhone,
very sad.
there you are. Okay,
Yeah.
it's been pretty rough, but we're piecing together what's happening, and I think we're finally on the upswing here.
Baseball always strikes out. Oh.
His
Okay.
plans always fail.
Oh my god, do you notice how he looks similar to season 1 baseball?
Yeah.
Look at that drawing.
I think that was the intent.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
To
so
be
that's
fair,
why he sucks as a leader.
because to be
Always fail.
fair, you always know, well, I mean, heck, you can definitely tell with the drawings because I'm really seeing the resemblance now.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I'm surprised they can draw in their old style.
Right, because to be fair, for how long it's been since the very first episode of Inanimate Insanity, it's amazing to see them kind of recreate the style they had when first starting out.
Mm-hmm.
With
Because like it's really hard to recreate your old style once
Right.
you get better at drawing. So
Yeah.
this is very impressive.
True. But getting
Maybe we should
back
kind
into
of maybe we
this.
should kind of slow down on the pausing.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
Stand to attention. Come on,
Light
off the
bulb!
couch. Leave the fridge. Unplug that
AKA
game.
Michael.
We have no time to lose.
But it was Pickle's favorite.
You'll have
Oh.
other opportunities
Oh,
to
he
memorialize
spoke!
them.
It's true. I'll be planning a slam poetry night.
Tea
to remember the
Cashin'.
fallen.
What makes you take
Beautiful.
Die toe?
Don't say that.
That is
I'm
beautiful,
not gonna
cheesy.
bomb.
But if you get to go out there, you are gonna bomb.
Okay, y'all, we're going to form a circle of protection.
Yes.
MePhone, you get in the middle.
Not just figuratively, literally, and not because of Nick Yin Yang.
You, and also so we know where everyone is at all times.
Come on, round up. It only works if we have
Candle!
everyone.
Not to worry.
Cabby!
With my buy-in.
Oh my god!
I hope you like his only line in this episode.
Oh my god! Justin Chapman!
I don't even know why Silver's here except for fan service.
Yes, because to be fair, it's
don't
awesome
care,
to
I love
see
it.
the invitationals being brought in for this. Oh my god, and Tropy being like, wait, what? So why is there a silver spoon here?
The others are sure to follow.
Just
Sorry, who is this guy again? We're
so I swear we need a Christmas party with all these guys.
Next time we see them, we'll know who won.
I just hope she's okay. What's the challenge anyway, MePhone?
Well, wait, we still don't have everyone.
Oh, goo!
My former fellow lights. I downplayed the darkness
See?
to let them leave. I need to get them back here now.
You got
Once
this.
again,
I'll do my best
MePhone-
to look after them.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
MePhone playing into the actions.
Yeah, because MePhone's putting her at risk by letting her go here, just so he doesn't have to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Man.
Look, I'm clearly a little feisty ever since my boyfriend died.
He is not
What?
your boyfriend!
You think I don't know
What
that?
salt? He's not your boyfriend.
Obviously now he's my ex.
I just want you all to know that no matter what happens, this is what I
That is
have
the
longed
best
to
line
see.
out of this
Everyone working
episode.
together, trusting each other. I may not be in service of the game, but I am in service to you. You all are. To each other.
There's still someone else we need to join us.
Of course. But after what happened, I
Taco?
do not know if I can get through to her.
We have to try. You're our best
Oh my
chance.
god, Candle's look.
We'll find each other. We just both have to
Oh.
click. A double click.
Go to them, light bulb. Go to them. Oh my god, I see.
But currently she's already down one, so.
Man.
It'll give you some
I was talking about Paintbrush.
Yeah, but fan exists,
So what's
and
the challenge?
what's left for
Now,
test tube?
I didn't want to overthink this. Like I said, I think the whole thrust of the show is the eliminations, narrowing it down one by one.
The
That's
meeple
what
ship!
inspired me to delete contestants in the first place. And hey, once you put that wire from cloud into 4, I was able to hijack me life to do just
So that's
that.
how
I
he
mean,
deleted them
really
permanently.
is amazing. An artificial
Toilet
life
just
form
accidentally
created its
causing a
own
mass
life.
murder.
All of them technological marvels. No, miracles. And out of all of those miracles, which one is the best of the best? I need a definitive answer.
He's the
So I'm thinking
fandom.
a simple fight to the death. Oh, don't act so surprised. Seriously, you'll glitch yourselves out. Come on, you care about
Leave
winning, right?
them
Don't you wanna know
alone.
which one of you deserves it the most? Which one of you was made to win?
I think both deserve to win.
Trust me, whichever one of you wins, once you know how it feels, you'll thank me. And no funny business, or I'll pull the plug on everything right now. Literally, I can do that. then everything me life has ever generated, gone in an instant.
You
Then I'll plug it back
monster.
in and make something new. A clean slate. Oh, and that's what me was really for, by the way. One more thing. However this fight goes down, just
God, he's such a good villain. I love
make
it.
it good. You can
I
phone
know.
it in for so many episodes and no one
He's
even remembers, but this
both
is the
dopey
finale.
and
People
threatening.
hate when a show goes out on a whimper. Just ruins the whole run. I have a brand to protect here. Got that? Okay, thank you.
Wait, what will you do with that egg that 3GS got for you?
From the Phenoms? Well, that's what I always called them.
They're called
Wouldn't you like
shimmers.
to know? Oh, I'm afraid I already used that leg a long time ago. But maybe, if you're lucky, its family will make it here in time for the end of the show.
It's the Me
You'll
Phone
get to
4,
see
isn't
what
it?
the ship can do to them.
We can't confirm nor deny.
God, Joshua's performance this episode, I can't.
Yeah, because to be fair, I do love its performance. Oh no.
They would come. They finally took their revenge.
Whose revenge? What are you talking about?
Don't you see? We denied Cobs the egg.
Yeah, but you
and
know,
she made a
but
non-legal
you
phone
did
for
the
him.
right thing,
Our
fan.
whole relationship is founded
Fan?
on rebelling against
Umga.
evil. Ever since we fought those
Confirmation.
two killer
I
ninjas
swear.
Night of the Old Moon. Though, in fairness, they didn't put up much of a fight. Every
To be
generation
fair, that
lives
is
in this
true,
and
considering the fact that they did trick him off a cliff.
Sorry.
I think she's gone.
No, she can't just be gone. Bo, it seemed like you were gone forever, but then...
Yeah, and you just forgot about me. Can we talk about that?
Trust me, you definitely didn't just forget. All right, look, that's a subject for
Okay,
another
to be
day.
fair, it
Anyway,
is kind of
you
true.
seem gone forever. But now you're here.
Well, yeah.
No, they may.
Oh.
That's not a well, yeah.
That's not well.
Oh, that's just my tail story. You've all heard it.
That's
about
what-
Of course.
I'm laughing to cope with the depression.
So much that we'd love to hear it again.
It is serious.
So I was floating in utter nothingness for like...
The emergency signal.
That's
Jesse!
it.
God,
No one
Test
cares
Tube
about my
was a-
stories. And
Jesse
I'm
Oliver!
sharing them.
And yet you stay on social media.
I swear, I still love the new voices for Doe and Bo in this.
I hear everything.
They're just perfect.
I asked baseball.
Microphone!
I see. So, I heard you hosted a challenge, wanted everyone to quit.
Yeah.
Because I did. You know word travels when you pull wild stuff like that.
True.
Right?
I promise, I didn't tell anyone that we...
I know you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. I always kind of thought the first chance you got to drop me, you would. But you never did.
Well, you beat me to it.
So, how'd that go?
I didn't use violence. I know you don't approve of that.
It's also bad in general, just FYI.
He hates me. And of course he does. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea.
But even still, what happened to him wasn't your
That's
fault.
Not why you apologize. You did a bad thing. You don't say
Mike's
sorry
being
to make it
right.
better. You say sorry cause it's the right thing to do.
She's right.
Again.
I'm sorry, Mike.
See? Like that. Now come on.
What?
Baseball needs us to make a shape or something. And look, at least he's trying.
I swear, I love the return of Mike after so long. Because we got to
Yeah,
see
again,
her.
Bojack's all the
Yeah.
time.
Because I love how well her voice has evolved.
Racing for fight to the death mode. You?
Fight to the
I
death.
not be sure what
Wasn't
was
microphone
real or
10
fake.
when she was
now I
first
guess
voicing her?
I think so.
Maybe it's all fake.
I would have to look it up.
Knife?
What?
And that's when all of us got gas hallucinations.
You realize they only care about you when
Macintosh?
them, right?
You know, I was doing just fine without
Oh no. A deep dive into her own heart and state of mind.
Do you realize I don't need you anymore?
No, you're not real.
Fight.
Poor girl.
Come
I
on,
can't.
Suitcase. Fight back. They're not real.
Okay, show's over. You're done.
It can't be. It can't end like this.
Suitcase! Suitcase! Come on, you still with me?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, dude.
Knife's such an interesting character in this episode.
Yeah, because I just love both of their characters because it just shows their anger and frustrations.
On, light bulb,
Realizing
Just
realizing just now the truth.
Can we talk about something else, please? Well, I've really come to love these mountains. They remind me of the patterns
Yeah,
on
fans
egg.
losing it.
Isn't that amazing? How two pieces from two different worlds could have something in common.
Are you about to tell me
Okay,
your theory on how they're secretly connected?
I still think that it was part of MePhone's Shimmer part that helped to create it.
They're not all there.
Wait, what?
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 Some of them are missing. And on the same day, some of us are going missing.
Wait.
Yes. Yes,
Well, the contestants are doing more than going missing.
Why the
Right.
MePhones have been getting worse and worse. Why Bo sounded like egg. It all ties together.
What is it?
Already.
What is it, fan?
Made those mountains, so they're a part of Me Life, and so are contestants since we have the Me Life.
Oh my god. Okay. That is
The
pretty...
ultimate fan theory.
Yes, doing a paper animation. No
All
pun
he had to
intended
do-
for paper.
All he had to do was lose his wife and make the ultimate
Yes.
fan theory.
Brian? And yes,
He's doing what he does best.
Brian, I'm speaking out to
Escapism
you
from
right
depression.
now. This is awesome.
I also like that he says the contestants are going missing instead of dead.
Yeah.
Because he just can't admit to himself that test tube is dead.
Right. It's beautiful. It's like poetry.
Bo's not connected to Me Life, not anymore, so she can't be deleted. But if you try to
He's
delete
so
her, or
tired.
anyone on the same network,
Yeah,
it must create this weird
it's
glitch in the
basically
system, and it
me
makes this
with...
sound, a sound that comes straight from the source of what powers MePhone.
Wait.
Get it? The Shimmers are going to return here with their guard down since we're allies, thinking that sound is coming from their other lost egg, finally found, but that's not it.
No.
The other egg, the
I have
Shimmers
so
lost,
much to
is
tell on
part
this.
of MePhone 4. That's what makes them superior to that of MePhone.
Oh my god! So MePhone 4... Oh my god. So now...
It was made with the parts of the Shimmer.
So now, MePhone doesn't just have one dad. He has two parents!
Brian liked
Yeah!
my observation, so I'm going to assume my observation was canon.
Oh my god. I can't believe it.
That's why Cobs wants more eggs.
The MePhone has basically another parent.
We have to do something.
Because I really love the Shimmer Phone 4 theory with how much it implied that MePhone was technically a Shimmer. Yeah? Oh, crap.
God damn it.
Those are
Crap.
sus.
Painty, it isn't safe. Everyone's getting erased. We need to come together.
No.
It's got to be lights out for me. But Knife and Suitcase, they're at MeCloud to stop Cobs, and I bet they could use your help.
Lightbulb, just run! Where is it?
No.
Where is it?
Painty, I know you obviously never wanted this before, but it's time for you to be the leader.
Has to betray them just to save everyone. First time they've ever cried. This is the only time they've ever to really express their emotion.
Keeps getting louder.
But why?
Oh, please. How did you do it?
Paintbrush is all alone again.
There's bigger things.
So me only having one plushie, it actually works here.
I found someone.
No, Paper, she's not.
All she wants is to help.
And I mean it this time.
You didn't mean it
Sure.
last time?
Say, it's People used to love this game.
Wait, that's supposed to be unplugged. Bomb.
Wait.
Wasn't me.
Look, whoever
Wait.
did
Oh, no.
Focus right now.
Oh god, what is happening? What is happening? What is...
Games are not their focus. It is the wires.
Wait, what?
To toilet?
Yeah, so about
Toilet?
toilet dead.
They can all see him now.
Oh, cried. Sweet mother.
Toilet, what are you doing?
Mr. Phone, don't you know
Toilet?
I've been waiting for this.
Toilet. How I become a good assistant.
Who?
Toilet?
Oh!
And he got a new voice.
He's alive.
I think He's voiced by a guy named Patrick. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What?
Toilet's new voice.
No, it's Oliver Smith, I think.
Oliver Smith. Who the is Patrick? Is that
That Patrick
OJ?
is OJ's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I always flip those two in my
I
head.
need a hug right now.
We're not here, Sword.
Baby.
Yeah, and he killed like 7 people.
I don't think he did it
He probably
intentionally.
didn't know what he was doing.
Right. Oh my god.
Cobs?
No, not the corn man.
The end of episode 14.
There you are.
Adam, you're back.
Yes, I hired you, and MePhone wants to fire you.
Oh no, he was.
I love how he sounds robotic.
You can do better. You just need practice.
I don't think
So
I
wait a
believe
minute.
You.
Then don't take my word for it. Listen to Brian and Justin.
We built a training simulator just for you.
You know they have
You
fun
see
with
what
it.
it's like to be a MePhone.
Discover the menial tasks that assistants should handle.
And
Like, this
best
looks
of
like
all,
fun.
we're completely real.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really think I could do it?
If you try hard
Look,
enough, you
Toilet's
could
not
be
the bride.
the perfect assistant.
So I've been trying to help everyone.
Oh my
Each
god.
time I go up to someone,
Even though
they
his voice
try
ain't
to
like
get
the
away from
original,
me. Then
it
they
feels
start yelling
like a
and
very fresh
screaming
take on his
right in my
voice.
face.
I think it fits his
That's like
personality.
my real job.
Toilet, where are
Fits
you
him
right
very
now?
well. Right.
It's a bit confusing because I'm not really. I'm on a sailboat.
Of course.
But it's not really a sailboat. It's a spaceship.
Back
A
on
spaceship?
Infinite Beach. Sailboat ship. It has to be the same one he
Mr.
escaped
Cobb, I
on.
did it. The same one I made.
I'm
How I
gonna.
escaped with you.
Wow, you made this. Good job. It looks
Aw.
old, but works like new. What a charming combination.
Toilet, listen to me carefully. This is not a training
Wait.
You're not just
Wait,
saying
wait.
that so I failed the simulator, are you?
Adam,
No,
Brian, and
assure you,
Justin had
everyone
to
here is
tricked
very
him.
much real.
Oh, then why is Mr.
Yeah,
Phone
Cobbs
looking
is
like
using
that?
them
Me?
to take
I
people
don't
out.
look like anything.
But you do! In the simulator, I've been studying what makes you tick. And that's the face you make when you're hiding something. Trust me, I see it a lot.
Not to worry, he is not hiding anything. Not anymore. Sir?
He's gonna have to tell him.
Oh, MePhone? No.
Oh,
you
God.
can't just avoid it. It won't go away.
Then I guess we're doing this now. Everyone,
I hope-
I have something I need to tell you all.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very long conversation.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit.
Back to me. Don't you hear her screams? They need to get louder.
Oh no.
Yep.
Just think.
He's
All those years with
using
only
the
one
screams
Pretty
that come
soon,
from the
we'll have
errors
whole
to get these
complex.
eggs, which, if you think about it, Baby Shimmer's being lured by the
And
dead
that's
sounds of
about
their
it.
parents.
So,
Wow.
any questions?
MePhone, are you just allergic to the truth?
I didn't know the truth until very recently. I only
This is
started
what I meant by
hiding
the
it
Bojack
very
scene, Swords.
recently.
So you expect us to believe you thought a bunch of contestants, exactly like the ones you pictured in your head, just showed up out of nowhere? Were you born yesterday?
Well, I was only a few months old.
I think you made
What?
us just to suffer. Is that why I could never do anything right?
Evil paper! Was that your idea?
Oh my
Was it
god, bringing back up evil paper.
Contestants, please, get behind me.
Everyone, just stop. Stop! I did not make this show to torment you. I was tormented. Yeah, it was a mess and crude, but it gave me hope.
But
And
even
at the end
still.
of the day, no matter how hard
Excuses.
it got, someone was going to win. Everyone had a chance.
No. One person had a chance, but everyone wanted to be that one person. I have given you a lot of grace, MePhone. You saved me, and I will always be grateful for that. I even gave you another chance. But at this point, I just cannot believe that you hold these contestants' best interests at heart.
And he
Toilet,
is right.
if you can find Knife and Suitcase, just pass
He
the
is
message
right.
down that I'm sorry.
As much as I'm afraid to say it.
Make it right for you, Mr.
He can't even say
Phone.
sorry to the people
You're
in
a
the
better
room.
assistant than me, Toilets.
Oh, knee pads. It was never a competition. You taught me
Aww.
that.
It's
Hey,
nice to
why is
see.
your progress stalled?
You're not master.
Move.
And now for the most
Toilet?
disturbing scene in
Oh, it's a killing spree.
Hotel OJ has been compromised. I know a place.
No! Just stay together. We can.
Baseball. No. Oh shit. Oh my god. Inconsistent sore loser false alarm must be more.
Must be
needed.
Oh my.
Forgets what she writes. Trend follower, trendsetter, full power. Thinks he's worthless is insane.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna.
Unserious. Wants a reaction. Inconsistent.
I don't know how he wrote on Goo.
Okay, to be fair, that is very true.
This was
with-
a horrifying image to look at. when this
Oh
movie
my god.
So he
Oh
not
my
only
god.
killed them, but he wrote on them just to mock MePhone. That is a level of petty.
Jeez.
Man. But I think
The
he
things
might have-
the Silver Spoon with the thinks he's worthless thing is driving me insane.
I know,
And that's
because
why he's constantly paired with Candle, because she has to always be needed. And since he
Yes,
always thinks he's worthless, she's the one person
They
who
were
makes him
technically and literally made for each other.
Yeah, as
Man.
much as I don't like that ship, it makes a lot of sense here why
Right.
those two are always together, because they were kind of designed to. Because some of these ships, as they said, is breaking the code to be together.
right.
But here, even though they weren't programmed to be together, what their labels are kind of makes.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And it can only get better from here.
Come on. Scream.
Toilet.
Scream.
Knife. Suitcase.
Ugh,
Anyone here?
so upset and angry.
My bad. I didn't know this one was occupied.
Ugh.
Is that you?
Suitcase. Knife. You there? I have an
Hey,
important
buddy.
message for you.
What is it?
Mr. Phone is sorry.
Is that it?
He told me everything. How he made you all subconscious like. Oh.
The
and
closest
make
he's
me
getting to
shit
an apology is still not
What did
great.
he mean?
Right.
What's going on, Toilet?
Listen, this may come as a shock to you.
But still, I really
I may
love.
have made a mistake. But I want to fix it. I just don't know how.
Toilet.
Well, I'll give him
I
this.
didn't. I know he
He's almost
didn't
right
mean to
about
hurt
something.
anyone.
You want to help?
Yes, more than anything.
He just
Then
got
go
played.
away.
Oh,
No!
No.
Toilet!
No.
What did you do that for?
Seriously, Suitcase. Between him and Balloon, you'll defend the least helpful people imaginable.
Yeah, but
It's actually
even
kind of
still,
admirable.
he was the
There's a
chance of you
point
guys getting
you
out
have
of
to
their
just
knife.
Give up on them.
Really?
Never
This
give
is
up
what I mean by
on
Knife
anyone.
having death.
Yeah? Isn't that exactly what you wanted to do? Leave everyone behind. Never even see them again.
Well, I guess I got my wish, huh? He's gonna delete us all, one by one, so it doesn't even matter. Nothing does.
Yeah. Now you're talking.
And that's
Oh no.
how I got my tail.
Oh no.
This changes
No, no.
everything.
See,
Wait.
this is what can happen when
Wait,
no
what?
one interrupts me. No, did you put this place up for rent or something?
What? No.
Interested?
Oh my god.
bad
And
computer.
Doe's trying to put the place up for rent so they get money.
But the contestants are in mortal peril. The MePhoneX is taking out everyone.
How many of us are left?
I
Fuck
think
with
you're
fate.
looking at us.
Hang in there,
Everyone
Box. You're a
who's hasn't been
We need to send a
taken.
message to Suitcase and Knife. Do you know where they are?
We think
They're
on
so
the circuit,
traumatized right
but
now.
MePad cannot teleport that far.
I know how they
I've
feel.
abused his power before, but now I'm helping.
Noted.
And I can't leave the parameters
Like they're
of the
too
mansion.
tired.
It's like house arrest. Haunted house arrest.
There has to be a way.
Say, Bo, remember how you could be a little possessive?
Yeah, but I've been trying to work on that.
Oh.
So much fan art.
Oh, I get it. Hello, hello, hello. Room service. Housekeeping.
Oh,
Housekeeping.
Hello, it's me.
Apple. A very, very pink apple. Possessed bow.
They're working together.
Can't believe your eyes. So over the moon to see me again. But we don't have time for that. Listen, there's a way to come back from being wiped out of existence. Maybe, I think. Because I've done it. See,
Even I've
my
done
big
it.
brother did it.
So if they're both fake, does that make him really her brother?
So, like, don't worry about stopping the Cobs guy.
Yes, just come home.
Come on, I'll take you and tell the whole tale of the tale on the way.
Oh my god,
When I
Apple
get
can
into
fly.
it, Then I don't have to make 2 trips.
We can't just leave.
Even for most possession.
There's
I-
more
I
out there than
forget
just
that.
The show. We don't want him torturing you.
Yeah, they just, like, really value your lives.
Even if you don't value ours.
Not the
Of
time,
course
Marsh.
we value yours.
Oh, Suitcase, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Marsh?
There's literal corpses
Marshmallow.
in your living room.
I'm very sorry for all of it.
Apology not accepted. Continue.
But we can't just give up and die.
He's kind of real for that, Loki.
To be fair, very true.
Well,
Other
what if we
times
can't
to
this
talk
time?
about it.
You heard me, phone. He doesn't know. Either way, we need to stop this ship from doing whatever it's gonna do to those aliens.
Oh, you care about the aliens now?
Do you really think I only care about myself?
I love that Knife's the one who wants to stay to help the aliens.
Fans
It's
thought
so
about
interesting.
baiting the
'Cause
aliens with this shimmer sounding scream from Bo. If
Yeah.
his theory was right, and that is an if, but still, then we probably don't have much time.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Because I'm scared what he's gonna do to them.
I love that all
You're just a
three
peaceful
bright lights
species.
Protect you anymore.
that was
I never
killed
needed your protection.
still had a part to play here. Like even Def, all
Lost track of
4
time.
work together.
Well, at
That's
this point,
so
one more scream should be loud enough to move the needle. Whether that comes from Knife or Suitcase's death, I'm open. Don't want to micromanage.
No.
Come on, X.
The shimmers! Oh, they got a little poker room.
It seems our friends from the reality show found another
Oh, wait a minute. No, it ain't a poker room. I'm sorry. Control panel.
They're so happy to see their definitely not dead parents.
I swear, Prime spending time with one of their kids. Beautiful.
Yeah, the one that
The final fight's about to begin.
We don't want this.
Suitcase and Knife, together at last. Someone call airport security. Find out who will win the $1 million.
He just makes dad
Stay
jokes.
tuned for a first
I kinda
behind the
love it,
scenes of
look.
Meeple's
Yeah.
next line of products, all with their own tie-in shows. A whole new entertainment network. Could it be a comeback for the company? I hear it's
Really?
truly something excellent. But enough preamble.
To be fair, the egg puns do add a bit to his personality with flying the shimmers.
I can tell how hard it was for you to compliment him.
Yeah, I know. Crud.
They always make fight scenes. It weirdly, like, I like it, but they always take so much damage from so little hits.
Oh. Man. This kind of
Like, he
reminds
literally
me.
took 20 hits.
One of us could win.
This kind of reminds me of the Project Shimmer AU with their designs. If you guys have seen that,
Like you betrayed all your other allies?
it's basically if Cobs had come in after episode 14, and because this was before Invitational existed, I think.
This is different. You said it yourself. We have no choice.
You do have a choice.
Yes.
This is so much better than how MePhone would have done it.
Ah, screw you, Cobs.
Uh-oh.
No.
You're not even real.
And neither are you.
Cried.
Realer than you are.
Think that highly of yourself, huh?
I do, but that's not the reason.
Yeah? Then what makes you think that?
Suitcase, you know why. You could never tell what was real. Your allies, your friends.
Knife.
So much was in your head. Face it, Suitcase.
You know what?
You weren't even real enough to be fake.
You're right. I don't know anything. Except this. You, me, every contestant. I think everyone we ever met on this show who's not a machine, and even the very ship we're standing on, all have one thing in common.
Yeah? And what's that?
We were all generated through me life. See, I may not know how real any of us are, but Cobs?
This is definitely fake. Unfortunately, there's not gonna be a winner.
If everyone's eliminated.
Everyone's eliminated?
Oh, looky here!
Everyone's working together.
Oh.
I am the perfect assistant!
No! You idiot! Stop!
Everyone's working together to shut off me.
Oh.
But you heard what happened earlier if me shut down.
Everything's gone. Oh. Wow.
And they're gone.
Cried.
You know, at one point this was supposed to be the original
MePhoneX is
ending.
dead.
You know how crazy this would have been as an ending?
Right.
Because Justin said in his stream that at one point they thought of making this the ending. And then they grew out of their angsty phase and went, yeah, we should give it a different ending.
Right.
But imagine if this was ending with everyone just dying to save an alien race.
Right. Because it just
would've been
showed
crazy.
everyone.
You should have. I honestly thought that I was still convinced, yet not convinced that this was the final part with how much they were hyping it to be the quote unquote finale. But it's technically the finale of the show, of the competition, but just not the show in general. So.
Well, I mean, technically, there still can be a winner. The competition is Kill My Dad.
Very true there. But man, just to think everyone was willing to risk their lives knowing what was going to happen to them.
Because Applebow shows that everyone at the hotel, mansion, knew that they were going to get the lead.
Right.
And it's interesting to think how they were thinking. Because we were told in, again, a stream that Taco and Mike reconciled. But what about people like Paper or Paintbrush who has their friends' corpses in the room? Like, what did they do? It's very interesting to think of the what if. And I wonder if we're going to see their side of it in episode 18.
Right.
Because that's a very specific group. And I think it's going to be important later.
Yeah. And man, everyone's gone
All right, let's
now.
Continue.
Even the mountains and Hotel OJ are gone now. A pink MePhone?
Let's go.
No way.
No.
Come on.
Baxter.
Show's over. We're going home.
They have no choice.
MePhone.
He couldn't escape.
Man, even in the end.
Yeah, he always had to go.
Through no choice of your own.
Yep.
Man.
Oh
Just the
my
credits
God.
showing now everything's gone. Just everything.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
really
sad
love
to
this
see.
episode. Continue.
It's so sad to see how the second act of the finale went down.
Yeah. A lot of people were so convinced that this wasn't the final episode, and thankfully it wasn't.
Right.
And I need to tell you, you missed out a whole fucking ARG that happened.
Yeah, because it makes me feel guilty, the fact there was a lot I missed during my time away from a lot that's been going on with the
But
Object
on
Show
the
community
plus side-
and the indie animation community.
But
Oh,
on the
the
plus side,
Meeple
you
logo.
sped run the trauma that was waiting for the next episode.
Yeah, but it's
Hey, since it's up on the screen right now, do we want to quickly watch the trailer?
Sure.
When thinking about it, sure.
Because I got some
Because-
things to say on this trailer.
Yeah, because you know what, you guys? This is gonna be a bit of a snippet for the next one, leading for the final act, because it ain't gonna be its own video. But let's get into the trailer for episode 18 to see what's gonna happen for the grand finale.
There's not gonna be a winner.
And then
If everyone's eliminated,
there was...
My brother keeps quoting that.
Everyone was gone.
Yep, and MePhone was alone.
Again. Because it's just sad. MePhone was alone in the beginning and then in the end. After 10 years,
You know I forgive you,
well,
right?
say 13 years,
The show
it's time
was
to
a
find
good
out
idea.
how it all
You can
ends.
put all that in the rearview mirror, far off in the distance.
Oh, shoot,
Listen,
subtitles.
today's a tough day for sure, but each
Baxter.
day will get easier.
But he isn't entirely alone. Inanimate Insanity 2, Season 2, the movie. All 3 acts, one night only. Even though that kind of already happened at the time we're recording this.
Yep.
Yeah, and
And
now
it
it
comes out on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, it is true. After over
Let's see if we can
11
survive
years,
till
Inanimate
then.
Insanity Season 2
I do
reaching
want to
its
kind
final
of see this
conclusion. Act
since
3 will be releasing on
a
YouTube
lot I
on November
missed.
29th, but if you want to be one of the first people to not
I
only
swear.
see Act 3, but the entirety of the film, Acts 1, 2, and 3, the full movie.
Next year, I really want to travel to start being able to really get out there and see stuff.
Monday at 7 p.m. Here at the
Yeah,
Because
this
it's one of
would
my
be so
biggest,
cool.
yeah, because it's one of my biggest goals, especially when I graduate.
It's actually called the Lamely, so I was corrected. So lame.
To finally have that freedom to do it.
Brian and Justin will also be attending the screening along
Hmm.
with other members of the cast and crew. So if you live in the North Hollywood or
And
Los
then,
Angeles area and you're
Test
around
Tube
on
and Fan
November 25th
proposing
on a
to her
Monday
for
of
the
Thanksgiving
third
week,
time at
and
that
you want to
theater.
see the
Oh
entire
my
movie
god, I
early,
swear,
here's
I
your
want to
chance.
do an animation of all their proposals.
Tickets will be in this very theater on November 25th. Lastly, just want to say thank you all so much for watching these videos. I cannot believe
Aw.
how many millions of people have watched
No
alone this
problem,
season,
Adam
let alone the whole
Cats.
series. It really means a
This
lot
has
to
been
us,
an
and so,
amazing
for anyone who's
reaction
coming to the
series to
screening,
do
we're
for
excited to see
2
you there. If
years
you're
here
watching
on the
YouTube,
channel.
Thank you so much for that.
But before really getting into that ending, oh wait, a little bit more.
That as well.
Sorry.
And we'll see you then.
Okay, sorry, everyone.
Because I do love this episode for it does have a lot of deaths, but I like it focuses a little more on the reactions. Because
Yeah.
16 was more the shock value. Here we get to see like fans' depression, Paintbrush's survivor's guilt, like all these things, and it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And honestly, it's what really adds the detail with just this episode, taking into account just no one was making it out of this. Just to defeat Cobs.
That's how disastrous this was. Is that they had some of the smartest minds with like Taco, Meatpad, Paintbrush, and the only thing they could think of was to all die to protect the race. And hopefully use Bo's idea to come back. It wasn't even a guarantee.
But
yeah.
But even so, because I mean, with everyone being gone, it was basically everyone MePhone 4 created. But
yeah.
one thing, when thinking about it, he didn't create Meatpad.
Yeah, because he was a Meeple product too.
Right.
Because we do have confirmation on who's alive right now. So we have MePhone, Cobs, Baxter, the Ghosts, so Bo and Do, the androids of the creators, Meatpad,
and
the
Bot.
Shimmers,
Right.
and Bot. Because Bot was not made with Meeple technology at all, because as fans said in this episode, they rebel against Meeple.
Right.
Yeah.
So apparently the reason he said our whole relationship instead of our friendship was Brian said that word would be insufficient, so that's why I yelled confirmed.
Umga.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that is the saddest way they could confirm FanTube in show. Is him stroking Test Tube's photo while talking about their relationship.
Oh
and
my-
you see her body in the background.
Oh my
of course
god.
Brian chose that moment.
Of course. The animation quality just on that scene.
Yeah, because if you look, he does stroke her side of the phone. So, like, yeah, they're confirmed, but at what cost?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. And it's what really adds the detail with this, just seeing just how this is all affecting everyone. Because for how long the contestants have really just known each other for so long throughout the years of all this going on, it just speaks loudly, which is how much the relationships have been built, and then everything coming crashing down as soon as they all learned that that MePhone created just everything.
Yeah. And then with Fan and Paint, that's so interesting. Because with Fan, when he's giving his whole speech, and Brian liked my tweet on this, so I'm going to take this as canon. You can see him slowly, like he has bags under his eyes, like he's exhausted, and he slowly starts to shake more and more while he's talking. And then when he has that, the eggs are going to think we have their child, little thing, he twists the image there to be something comforting to him. So he's holding, like they're holding the egg that he raised and not the pink one, and test tube's there because his brain's just comforting him with her. Because even when he's trying to distract himself, he's still thinking about her.
Yeah.
And that kind of shows how far gone he was. Because Paintbrush couldn't really save him in the end.
Right.
He was just that nihilistic. And then with Paintbrush, like, we get to see their entire growth from someone who struggled to express themselves and felt they had a leader, even though they hated being so, in order to actually do things, like get everything done, and could only express themselves
Right.
with anger. Finally getting friends who saw them for who they were and let them be who they wanted instead of being what was expected of them. And then they just start losing all of them.
Yeah.
And they're trying desperately to like help Fan through his depression and like save Lightbulb by fighting MePhoneX. But they couldn't really do anything, and they were putting themselves at risk there.
Right.
And the contrast, because like Marshmallow making it seem kind of like Paintbrush liked being a leader, and then Lightbulb, in her final words, which this is why I said it was kind of like a betrayal. She admits she knew they hated being a leader, but it's the literal only way any of them have a chance is if they become a leader again. So she kind of has to use her last words to hurt in a way.
Yeah.
So started alone, and they ended alone in the role they hate.
Yeah. Because after all, I feel like it reflects back from their character arc throughout Season 2 and into Invitational. Because after all, we've seen Paintbrush try to take up the leadership role, but even so, just with it coming down to the movie with them taking it up, it's amazing to see how far it's come, especially in the writing, with how it's reflected in their arc. Which overall, I definitely applaud Brian for.
Brian has been so good with this movie. I can't even. I don't even want to know what Act 3 is gonna be like.
And in the end, Lightbulb ended up working. Her plan ended up working, even though it hurt Paintbrush. And it's interesting to see that even though only one of the four survived the MePhoneX attack, they all four, as I said, kind of helped each other in the end. Because with Test Tube, it caused Fan to have to like notice his surroundings, which made the theory. Fan gave that theory to Paintbrush so that they could pass it on to the others to know to save the alien. And
Right.
Lightbulb made them the leader to rally everyone together to get to Knife and Suitcase.
Yeah,
So
because
even though there was only one left, all four still worked together in spirit at the end.
Right, because it just shows how much everyone worked together to help bring Cobs down. But even in the end, it just showed that the people who had MePhone's back had his back to the end, and yet it just showed how much he still couldn't be able to really show how much he cared.
Because he couldn't even apologize to them. He had to talk to Toilet and basically get him to apologize in his place. Even though he was in front of 90% of the contestants. Because he kept making excuses.
Right.
Like the show we watched, where he knows he did something bad, but he just can't admit it. And so he's kind of trying to look for a way to skirt around it. And these guys who were initially in this episode trying to protect him lose all faith in him.
Yeah, but just with the episode 18 trailer, it makes me worried for what's gonna happen. I know
I'm worried for MePhone's well-being.
I know, because especially considering, because I feel like with the fact of it being revealed that MePhone 4 had basically been given those shimmer abilities, what if 4S was also given those shimmer abilities?
I don't think he was. I
think the egg isn't in the phone, but in the me itself. And that's how it transferred, because it's in his coding, not his body.
So when 4S died, it basically transferred that shimmer coding back into him. So 4S doesn't really have the shimmer in him. It's MePhone 4 that has it, and
of course,
and yeah,
which means we might be able to extract the egg without killing 4.
Right.
Because I have a theory.
He's still a MePhone at his core. It's just the egg quote unquote core is a part of him, and if that can be taken out, then that means that he wouldn't be able to like recover people anymore.
Right.
But that would make them more alive.
Yeah.
Right. Because it would finally be able to really give that freedom.
And give them a chance to properly live a life.
Right.
Yeah, because they even say in the beginning of this episode, they didn't feel they had the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
MePhone's still controlling them.
Because it just shows that if everything is able to be brought back and the last egg the shimmers are looking for is able to be extracted, it's going to be huge to see just how it will affect everything. Especially going forward for the future of the world of Inanimate Insanity.
And I do believe that these final 9 people, which is the finalists and the mansion crew, are gonna still be very important, because I think we're gonna finally see what that nothingness that Bo was talking about. And those 9 are gonna help save the other. And hopefully, Box does something. Because he was among the 9, and they kept having focus on him. And like shots, he would be like in the center, or like the biggest person. And Apple was like, "You're a survivor." I feel like they're building up something with Box there.
Right, because after
I
all,
already have to put up with one character I don't like in the final 9.
It could be the fact that Box had been created with a glitch in him.
Yeah.
Because after all, it's been a huge theory, the fact that since Box wasn't like the others, it could have been to where it was the glitch in MePhone that kind of made him that way. Because honestly, it's going to be very surprising if he comes alive during the finale and is like, yes!
Characters, especially the season 2 cast, appear more glitchy than the others, probably because MePhone was expanding himself more than he was able to. And unlike season 3, he hadn't perfected it. His characters like Fan and Trophy seem to have more mental glitches. And I wouldn't be surprised if Box was very glitch because he had too many ideas or something. And he just became an inanimate box.
Because, I mean, it could be possible since we don't really see much of anything with Box in the flashbacks during this episode. Because with everything that MePhone was creating on paper were the ideas. So, even though we don't really get to see it, it does actually make me wonder now that you say that, if on his paper that MePhone had just come up with a lot of ideas and then when it came time to creating them, that it's just that it became really too jumbled up and confused to where when Box was created, that it just all became blurred.
Also, I feel like this video is getting too long with how much we're rambling, so we might want to wrap it up here.
Right, because to be fair, there are a lot... Yeah, Owner?
We might have to continue these discussions off camera.
Right. Because, after all, a lot of good stuff, but not so much time we should put into this reaction video.
Yeah, episode 18
Owner?
45 minutes.
But even so, what did you guys think of Inanimate Insanity 2, the movie, Act 2? Because this was a really good continuation off the last act, and we're really excited to see how it's all going to be wrapped up in the finale. Now that MePhone's alone and is at the mercy of Steve Cobs. But also let us know if you guys are excited for our reaction to the final act of Inanimate Insanity to the movie, because it's gonna be
and also, can I just say,
yes,
for the love of God, for the people that went to the theater screening, do not spoil it in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because no spoilers.
Saw a couple comments before, and I gotta say those are really annoying because we're trying to go in blind, and even vague stuff. Like if you're like, oh, this will continue, or you gotta look out for this. That's still a spoiler. We can make those out. But so just don't say anything about episode 18.
Right. Because after all, no spoilers till the finale to our reaction comes out.
If I see any of those, if there are any of those, please block those people, please.
We will send hey, don't worry. I will send my moderators after them. Send the moderators. But let us know what you guys thought, and this is where we're gonna end it for now. But like always, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons for more awesome content in the future just like this. And click that notification bell to stay tuned for when our reaction to Inanimate Insanity 2 the movie Act 3 drops here on the channel. Because it's going to be a reaction video you guys are never going to forget.
Yeah. What if we make it a live stream?
If
you're cool with that, of course.
It might come down to that.
Streaming the premiere when it comes out, or afterwards, because I'm
exactly.
gonna watch it. Yeah, because I'm gonna watch it with my family beforehand.
No, not exactly, Owner, but even still, to be continued. Until next time.
Continued.
See everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, angry face.